This week on Oh The Audacity.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Oh The Audacity. Thank you guys. We're back again, and we are still in this love affair. Thank you for tuning in Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. You know where to find us. And we are jumping right into this. Tonight's discussion is definitely going to be about relationships. And we have our lovely host, myself. I got my girl Jacqueline.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey y'all.
And our special guest, A and Stephanie.
Hey everybody.
Yes, so we are going to be talking about the love bomber. Oh my God, right? Being love bombed. It's a serious thing, and we want y'all to get into those chats. Let us know how y'all feel. Let us know if, hey, have you been love bombed? Because people out here in these streets getting love bombed, right? And ain't nobody got time for that at this big age.
Tick, tick, boom.
Tick, 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 boom. So look, we got our name on the bottom. You can follow us at Oh The Audacity and Podcast, and make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. So,
let's remind them that the live chat and the comments are two different things, and y'all can jump right in the live chat and just go right back and forth with us while we are speaking on all of our topics. The comments, we can't see them all the time, but the live chat pops right up on our screen, so jump into that live chat.
Yes, thank you, Tay. Thank you. And just don't peek. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. A lot of y'all be sitting there like, oh, I watch your show, but you don't be subscribing. So go ahead and subscribe, because listen, we are 127 subscribers away from hitting our 1,000 mark. So yes, we need to hit that mark, y'all. And so yes, tell a friend. And yeah, help us out here, because we are like almost there, and it's only been 2 months. So we're super excited about that. So we're going to jump into this love bombing because, yeah, it's a lot of things we need to discuss. So there was a list that was out, and I'm just going to kind of jump into this list of what some people may say who love bombing is on these streets. I don't know if I agree with everything. I'm a little bit more rough, rugged, and edged, but but these are signs if you are dating a love bomber. So I'm just going to go through these, and if y'all want to stop me, interject, get in the comments, chats, let me know. So they said they'll shower you with gifts to win over your love. The love bomber.
The bomber.
You'll have little to no privacy when you're in a love bombing relationship. Like they all up in here with it, okay? They want to know every little creepy extent thing about you. Like, some things you like might be a little bit off limits, but to a love bomber, they're into all of that, right?
Mm-hmm. They want to know everything.
They want to know everything, all up in your business. They need commitment now. Like, look, I just met you, boo. You look good. We together.
You mine.
You mine right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pausing you right here.
Pause me.
Wow.
Right here, I'm gonna pause you.
I double dog dare
you
you
hear
to
that
agree.
from most men or women. That
Men.
You know what? As soon as I meet you, you gotta drop all your hoes, and it got to be me. Who you?
There's some men out there that's like that. Yes,
Men.
I know.
It definitely is.
Okay, I'm talking about
Definitely
mostly.
is.
Men.
You hear that from women. You can't talk to me and talk to somebody else. You gotta just talk to me. As soon as we start talking,
you could
I'm
talk
the
to
person
them, but you
talk
better
to.
not be doing everything with them that you're doing with me. Because if you're doing
No,
everything,
I'm talking about women that just
then
will
you
not
do it with them.
No, you have women that's telling you as soon as we start talking, as soon as we decide that we talking to each other, we on the phone and that type of stuff, we going on dates. You can't do that with nobody else. Women want men to be faithful from the rip before anything is even happening.
But you want to do big girl and big boy things before the rip. So what are you saying? What are you saying?
And not only that, but
nobody said nobody. I know I'm not talking about that. Nobody said. I'm talking about. I've literally seen like memes where it's saying like where the girl is saying like like it's like you can't talk to me and somebody else. Like,
but here's the thing.
I need you to be done with the chicks the day before we start talking.
But hey, here's the thing about that. So sometimes it may be out of place. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm not there yet. But I think what a lot of women know, especially as we mature and have dealt with different guys, we know that when y'all are serious about us for real, and you get, as a woman, you get to the point that you only want to deal with a man who's serious about you for real. When a man is really that into a woman, he's not out here in her face and her face and her face, and then going to take his time and decide later if he likes you. No,
but
you will
so
know
many
pretty
women don't want to
quickly
earn it.
that
They
he's
don't even
about
want. No, but these women are saying that they don't even want to earn it. They want it.
you. You don't earn it. It just happens. Who has to
No,
earn
this is
it?
what I'm saying. They don't want. You should have to earn
No,
that.
think
Well,
about the
hold
women.
up.
Wait. Think about the women you have liked the most. What did they do to earn it?
Give them some
Show
ass.
me what I'm showing them.
No.
Show me what I'm showing them.
No, I guarantee you. So you've
And
never
so what
had
are,
a woman.
what are you showing them?
You've never had strong feelings
I'm
for a
showing
woman
them
who wasn't showing
attention.
you nothing.
Listen, I'm
Don't hear him.
showing
Don't
them
lie on
attention.
this network.
I'm an open book with them. What'd you say?
No lies.
You showing them attention. That's
I'll
number
lie on
one.
here.
That's
Y'all
number
better.
two.
Y'all
It's
the
no
ones better
privacy.
not
You're an
lying.
open book. That means you want to know they want to know everything about you. You
Sounds
said
like
they're
a
showing
bomber.
you that
Sounds
what
like
you're
a
showing
bomber.
them.
Keep
You're an
going.
open book, so you expect them to be an open book. You
Keep
showing them
going.
attention,
But
so
that's
you
what you're
expect them
supposed
to
to
show
be.
you
If that's
attention.
what if y'all aiming towards something greater than just dating, these are the things y'all should be doing.
All right, and
But
some
not
of these
so
are love
soon.
bombing characters.
Yeah, not so soon.
I'm
But you're
telling
saying
you that what you saying the not so soon part, you hear that more from women than you do from men.
And we're saying we disagree with that
And
comment.
that's where y'all wrong. This is the first time y'all
No,
was
that's
ever
where
wrong.
we're right.
well, you're saying that women expect a commitment earlier
Than
quicker than
men.
the men.
He's saying the majority of women do this love bombing thing.
I'm telling you,
opposed
I've
to
never
men.
seen a man post anything about, yeah, when I meet this chick, she better have been done with her hoes last week. I see
They don't
plenty
say
of women
that.
post
Well,
that.
are you love
They don't
bombing?
post
Are
it.
you
They
love
just talk to their
bombing
homies
her?
about it.
Yeah,
Or they
don't
talk to
say
you
y'all, they say
directly
us.
about it.
If you're bombing her, maybe she feels like, oh my God, he, you know, I really like him. I want him to be the one because you're doing everything up under this goddamn sun. So maybe you're making her feel that way.
Hence the love bombing.
Guys will act out a whole relationship. They will straight act like they're your husband. And then a woman is just what women are basically saying when we say that is we don't even feel like going on this ride with you if you're still as is convenient to you single, but then as is, you know, convenient for you again, we together. Like it can't be both. You can't just show up like you're my man.
Not speaking to what I'm saying.
Hey,
Still not speaking
you
to the
out of us on this screen, the females, do you know how many times one of our friends have met a man at the club, and then the next day that man is telling them, oh, I want you to meet my mother. Oh, you got to meet my daughter. Oh, I cannot wait to take you over my grandparents' house. I'm going to surprise you.
Y'all
You
gotta
go on a
stop
date.
meeting these weird ass niggas.
I mean,
like,
but this is what we're saying.
That's what we're saying.
Y'all make me feel bad.
Man, these streets are doing this type of crap.
They're doing it though. Whether you see it or not, you're not gonna see it because you're a man. As women, we're telling you there is a lot of bombers outside. Where's your shields, ladies? They are coming in. Put your shit on.
That's fucked up, man. Like if dudes is really out, like I don't know. Like I said, it's hard.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's hard for me to be the spokesman for men because I'm a different kind of dude.
So zippy and listen.
And I would never like to meet my mom. I remember a woman asked me one time, like, when am I gonna meet your daughter? And I told her probably at the wedding. Like, I don't like you don't need to.
No, that was inappropriate.
That was rude.
Saying, like, I mean, I was being facetious, but I'm just letting her know, like, this ain't something that I like meeting my child and meeting my mother and meeting my family. Like, that's a privilege.
It is. But y'all, but here's the thing.
And it's a privilege. Hold on. It's a privilege because the woman that I do that with, I want her to know, like, this makes it real because he don't do this.
Okay.
So I reserve that so that it's a pot of gold for that woman that I do want to be with. It's not a knock against her. It's just that is the pinnacle. That's where I know when I feel comfortable enough to do that with a woman, then I know like that's how I'm feeling about her.
But here's the thing. It's weird though when this is someone who you are sleeping with, someone you're telling that you love them or have strong feelings or making all these future plans with, someone that you're taking trips with and doing all of this and that to get in their soul and spirit. And then so those things, what those are is a reminder that these things that are stirring up feelings in her, making her feel that she's attached to you, clearly don't mean that much to you, because it's still like, yeah, you ain't about to meet my mama though. Like, yeah, I'll tell you all this, but you ain't about to like meet my child. You feel what I'm saying? For a woman, that could be like, well, what are we doing?
Me as a man,
is that a red flag?
You got a much better chance of sleeping with me than taking a trip with me. Because that's the
wow. Why are we surprised to hear that?
Because,
oh my God.
Because in my mind, that's something that's like, for me to get on a plane with somebody and fly out the country or to stay in a hotel with somebody, like those are memories. Like those are my memories.
For me to let a man insert into my body, for me, that is something special.
I mean,
that is sacred. Okay.
Flying spirits
you sound crazy
like,
as hell.
I mean, taking a flight. Bonding
like that to a gaslighting narcissist.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be valuable to you. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be valuable to you.
I'm talking
about the us.
Well, we know certain men, not saying you, but certain men don't even have to like you to sleep with you. So I understand the standard is different. You know, I'm not saying but
we talked about this already. You meet these guys, you talk to them for a week, and they like you trying to go out of town, you trying to go to Cabo. Right. It's the most Cabo and ass men out here in these worlds. They are ready to book flights to take you out of the country. What is it on
Groupon? What am I missing? I'm missing something. Like, what's going on?
You're missing that
a good vacation.
Yeah.
Vacation. I said we're in a vacation chokehold. Men want their vacations too. They want to put their hoochie daddy shorts on, and they want to take it. They want to put their hoochie daddy shorts on, take a sneaky flick with a little girl, a peek of the ass, like they out doing something big, and a girl want to do the same thing. We're in a chokehold, okay? It's a whole bunch of gaslighting going on in these streets. We talked about this shit last week.
Now, see, I think that's gaslighting when you go on vacation with somebody and y'all not like, y'all don't have no intentions other than this vacation. It's like,
right.
That shit right there.
That's gaslighting, and that is love bombing.
But
I think at that point is both. Listen to me. We can't blame. I think it's both parties 50-50. Blame him for offering it. Blame her for taking it.
We agree.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not and I know you shouldn't. I know sometimes opportunities come up and you're like, you know what, man, I'm tired of whatever. I'm out. But you now feed into the stereotype. You now fuel that system that's going. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be, that's why I say, like, I try, like, at my age now, I don't see at my age.
Just say your big age. It's your big age.
At my big age. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying, like, I really don't like, I don't care how cute you are. Like, I need to know, like, what's your favorite color? How's your mom doing?
But why you want to know? Why you want to know about their mom and you can't meet your mom?
I just want to. No.
Like, hey, what you talking about? Like, see, here's the thing: if you got two grown adults that know, like you said, if they don't have any intentions past this vacation, but to me, that's not love bombing. Because you may have a guy that like to take trips and a girl that like to go on trips, and they have this understanding and this is what they like to do, and that's fine. Just like you may have two people that decide that they are just physically going to have a relationship and don't want nothing beyond it. That's their grown business. But where it becomes love bombing is the fact that you are literally moving full speed ahead with no reasoning for it. Like 2 seconds in and all of a sudden, this my baby, this my boo. We do it X, Y, and Z and boom, boom, boom. And you probably promising more than what you can reasonably deliver. And you're doing this because you're trying to like trap this person. Like, ooh, let me get you in before you realize that I'm crazy.
So are you saying
Yeah, ain't shit.
that person is like serial that way? Like they do that repeatedly with like that's
It's a thing. It's a thing.
yeah. That's like when you pulling everybody into being with you, and you just y'all want to be together for whatever weeks or months, and like that's super toxic. You know what I'm saying? Super toxic, and I don't. That's why you can't be in a relationship with everybody. Everything ain't meant to be, boyfriend, girlfriend. And you gotta touch. I like to say it takes 4 seasons to like really know a person. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Like you can't, because a person is not gonna be the same at Christmas as they are on, the 4th of July. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And it's like you gotta,
Might get
and
to a
it's like you gotta,
firecracker.
like you gotta see a person through the ups and downs of their life. You gotta see a person through the ups and downs of your relationship. That's why I say like I think it takes a year, and if you really get to like the person, to know the person, it can take a little shorter, whatever. But I really think it takes a good, solid 12 months to really know who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Before you invest in this person. You know what I'm saying?
I
I think you're right. I think you're right.
agree.
But I also feel like it depends too on your intention, because you have some people that's been together for 10 years and don't really know each other. And then you have other people that's been together for 6 months and do. It depends on what you're looking for. A lot of people be together 5 years. They spend 3 of it running the streets and running from love or whatever. So no, they don't know that person as well as somebody who locked in, and in 6 months they focus, they know what they want.
Traction is a lot.
Towards it.
Traction means a lot. Traction means a lot. And when you are back and forth, in and out, y'all together 1 month, y'all broke up the next month. Every time you get back together, it's 2 steps back, and it's a weaker foundation. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, a lot of us do that, and that's why you
That's
never
so
get to
true,
reach the
Ed.
full.
That's so true.
Like you never reach the full potential of
That
it, because
momentum. Yeah.
you don't have that traction. You don't have that constant buildup. And it's like, even if y'all trying harder, you've been set back so many times.
Well,
that
that
it's
is
never
also
going to
one of the
achieve what you really
characteristics
wanted
of a
to
love
achieve.
bomber. It's a whirlwind of a relationship. It's a roller coaster ride. It is up and it is down. Another one of these things that were signs that you're being love bombed was they keep bringing up your past tough times. And I bring that up to say, Stephanie, you said you could be with somebody for 6 months or 5, 10 years and still not really know them. But a love bomber, because like they said on one of the other slides, is going to make it a point to find out all of the information about you, so that they can in turn use it against you to make you feel even lower, at a point where, that phrase where people say, you knock me down, like you hit me when I'm already down.
Kick me when I'm down.
Just kick you when you're down, just make you feel already like lower than you already are feeling. They will bring up past relationships that you may have, you're in a relationship and you share these things with your partner or the person that you believe to be your partner, and they'll bring that back up and just like throw it in your face, like, oh, I see why such and such did that because you act like this. Oh, I can see why that person did that because this is how you act. All of the things that you may be doing in that moment may be an exact reflection of the relationship that you're currently in. But they are going to use that stuff that they know about you against you at some point in that relationship. And that's usually towards the end of the relationship, when they're starting to lose that hold that they may have had on you.
Love bombing is all about trapping. You know what I mean? It's all about moving. That's why it feels like they're moving so fast, and it's this whirlwind, because they're trying to grab you up before you have to think about it or see who they are for real. Like before the mask falls off, it's make you fall in love. But at the same time, the only time you're really going to do that is when you're feeling a little insecure. And so if you're not insecure enough, it's going to be like, oh, well, remember when you did X, Y, and Z? And like you said, bringing up your past, throwing it in your face. All of that is to try to reduce you to being this person that is so hungry and desperate for love that you're going to like roll along with them on this journey, even though it doesn't even make any sense. Like, y'all ain't been through nothing to that extent where he should be all in love with you, but he's saying it and it feels good. And you're just going with it. So yeah.
So
Yep.
let me ask y'all this. Have y'all all been love bombed at some point? Everybody?
I have. Every time I'm speaking, I am almost 99.98% of the time speaking from personal experience.
So I hear a lot of women say that, you know what I mean, like dudes be like needing somewhere to stay, like, you know, like these, like the people that y'all
That's
explain
called
to
bum
me.
bombing.
Hobosexuals.
Yes,
Yes.
that's bum bombing. You hear me? I've been bum bombing.
I be saying they're not in love, they're in homeless. Like, you know what I
Yes,
mean? He needs somewhere to stay. You know what I'm
My
saying? Like,
that's
homeboy
so
different.
told
is
me.
that like a big love bomber, the guy that needs somewhere to stay?
No, because
My
That's
sometimes
a
people
homeboy
need
homeless
told
to
me.
have
man
their own place to stay.
I
who
had
They
a
want
needs
I
you
had
to
a
come stay
recent
with them.
I had a
They want
recent
you to leave your
situation.
family and leave your friends and come move in with me. So now that I am around you 24/7, you don't have the privacy that was listed on the first slide. Like you have no more privacy because now you live with me.
No, I had one of my homeboys tell me sometimes,
He
like
paying all
sometimes
the
it's all
bills,
about
bro.
control, but other times it's about they need help. One of my homeboys told me recently somebody tried to love bomb me, very short lived, and I was like, just trying to figure out how to get rid of him. And he was like, oh, he's probably heard it before. He said, look, some people looking for love, other people are looking for help. And he was clearly looking for help.
I'm
I ain't
always
got
getting
no
love
damn thing.
bombed
Get
with.
on out of here.
I personally, I don't know why, but mine is the gifts. People want to wheel me in with the
Did you
gifts.
say you don't know why?
Because they know that's what you like.
because you're
Have you
taking
watched
them,
these?
perhaps.
Have you watched any of these podcasts?
I
They're
don't
going
know
to
if I've
do
been
what
love
it is
bombed
they think
before.
that you like. Mine is going
Cookie,
to
I
be
ain't seen you in about
attention
I ain't seen you in about 2 years,
and
Cookie.
just like
When I see you,
affection.
I will have a gift in hand. Trust me.
We
No,
know
but
Everybody
that
has
is
different
I
triggers for that.
I am definitely like the first slide wasn't the first one gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was like, ooh, yeah. And I've definitely been love bombed, like, you know, off gate, you know, meet someone and, you know, it might not, you know, be abnormal for someone to be just kind of like, hey, you know, let's, you know, you want to grab something, you want to go get something, like, oh my God, you know, and I, and then
Because they
gifts.
prey on what it is that you like. A love bomber is going to prey on what it is that makes you happy. Mine would be attention and affection. So a love bomber is going to see that, know that I love attention, know that I love affection, and they're going to OD on that. So much so that I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love. Because that's the love bomb. It creates a cloud over your better judgment. You are in love with, they're showing you exactly what it is that in your deep inside is what you really like want. It's the things that
They know what it is to get to you. Like I know for mine it is, you know, physical connection and attention and those sorts of things. And so a lot of times they'll try to appeal to me in that way, you
Mhm.
know, and they know what it is that you've been missing and what it is that you want. And so they try to like you said, Tay, OD you on
Mhm.
that thing that you've been missing. And, you know, it's sometimes effective.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
it is.
because they're good at what they do.
They're
You
good at
know,
what they do.
they're good at what they do. But my thing is, like, do love bombers, like, if you a ain't shit dude or ain't shit girl, and you just out here, like, do people love bomb multiple people, or it's just a person that they're preying on?
Depends on the person. Because
Mhm.
I thought most love bombers, I feel like they set their sights because they're trying to trap you. So it really will just be one person. But
No, you can
I
you
recently
can
was
multiple
exposed
love
to
bombs.
who I believe was a
The
serial
bomber's
love
talking.
bomber.
What you say,
The,
A?
the bomber's talking.
Mr.
You
Bomber's
can be a
talking.
multiple love bomber.
You can do multiple at the same time.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
there
can
could
Okay.
be multiples, and that's what I'm saying. Like I recently encountered somebody who I believe was a serial love bomber, and so some of these guys they're going to trap you because they want to like have you to themselves. Other guys they just want to conquer you, like they just want to see if they can get you,
And
then
then
they're
once they get you,
yeah. So that's a thing too. Like really insecure men, that's their thing. They just want to see if they can
if they
like
still got it.
suck
Why
the
does he
soul
have to
out
be
of you real quick, and
insecure?
then
Well, hold on. How does that make him insecure?
Because he's insecure, he rather
That's
play on a
insecure.
female's feelings to see if he still has what he feels he lost. And once she plays into it, he's away with her. That's an
And what
insecure
secure
man.
man? What
Why
secure
did he have
man
to
don't
intentions
lose
got time
are
to
something?
do that?
his
Why did he have
intentions
to
are
lose something to
sour.
be that way? He didn't have to lose something to be that way.
No, he did. Because what secure
he
sane
didn't.
Who's that
man
way?
do you know that's gonna be that way?
That's
Any
not
secure
that's
sane
zero
man is not
morals.
out to like just
No,
soul suck women.
I've multiple love bomb women, and
You're
I
morally
wasn't.
wrong.
I'm talking about that. No. It was definitely morally wrong. Listen to me. Definitely morally wrong at a much younger age. I'm not talking about now. I'm just saying, like, I've done that, and it's not like I went through some type of trauma to be that type of guy.
But
That's
No,
just
you
who I was
probably
at
here's
that
my
time.
thing. Were you love bombing for the purpose of conquering these women, or were you just having, because the thing I know about you, A, is you genuinely like to have a good time. Like, you're not putting on airs for nobody. This is you. Like, that's what you like to do. And you may just enjoy the company of different women while doing it. But I don't see you so intensely trying to conquer, you know what I mean? Like, different women. You just maybe
I was
enjoy.
like that at one point. At
I was
one
about to
point.
say he looks
I
like
mean,
a
I didn't know
conqueror
young
trying.
A. I ain't know
At
young
one
A.
point.
I
Well,
ain't
yeah,
know
In his
young man
younger
A,
years.
young man A, I never like to keep nobody to myself. That was never my thing. Like, I don't need to keep you, but I just need to know that. Yeah,
You can get her when you want her.
I just like to be that guy. Like, I
The
like to be
See,
that guy.
Stephanie, he wants access.
Yeah.
Just as long as he has access. He'll take you, play with you, then put you up on the shelf. And then when he's in the house bored, he'll look and say, oh, let me bring her back down.
No. I'm waiting for you to be in the house board, then we can go play.
So what does a love bomb like? Do women typically love bomb, or it's more like a man trait?
I don't think
No.
women are allowed to do it. They'll get cut off
I
if
think
they
it's
try.
more of a man trait. I think it's more of a man trait, but I think you
women
have
love
women.
them.
You have women. Listen, you have anybody who feels like they have the leverage to love bomb is a possible love bomber. So when you have a man that thinks he has the leverage to come in and show a woman more attention, or gifts, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And then you have women that, hey, listen, well, I could be. She could do the same thing. More attention, gifts. She could be a prettier trophy on his arm. She could be whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? You could be controlled by a lot of things. Or
You don't typically see women love bombing men. It's not.
no, but this is what I told y'all before. There's nothing that men do that women don't do. We all do it. We all do it. It's an even playing field out here. And I understand we may see this more from men, but I'm telling you that it exists in an abundance. Maybe not as much as men, but in an abundance, it exists with women as well.
I would say they had one, and I would say this is probably this is probably
That laugh.
this is probably
That means she did it. Whatever she about to talk about, she did it.
This is probably how a woman would love bomb a man. They'll target your insecurity. So if you know you are less than thou, a woman will love bomb your ass on that level. Because where you going with that? Where you going?
He going to buy the next bag. He going to take the girl on the next trip, because that's what he got to work with. You got to use what you got to get what you want. You better have in pockets.
And I feel that's how women love bomb men, because they know they dealing with that littleness.
Little
Peter Pumpkin Eater. And he's stuck. He's stuck. Because he know, like, damn, I lucked up, got a bad joint. If I
Can't
leave,
do nothing with her.
She knows.
Crack me up with this lucked up, got a bad.
If you know you are little Peter, you know.
Hold on. What that got to do with
And a woman will play on a man's insecurities. I'm saying that's how women love bomb men, because they know they ain't right. He know he ain't right.
Listen,
but she took him anyway. She took him in.
I done heard too many women when she get mad at a nigga, she was like, "Oh, you love this nigga, you do that," and it's like,
The
You
truth.
the one that be jumping on that motherfucker every night. Like, don't be, whatever, listen to me. You listen to me. One thing for certain, two things for sure, fellas. Don't pay none of that no mind. Once you hit, you hit.
Don't
you can't
do
never
that,
take that
A.
back.
They
Well,
can't never take
actually,
that back.
actually,
You
ladies,
can
I
never
mean,
take
just
that back,
because you
bro.
hit don't
You can't
mean
never
that
take
it
that
was
back.
big.
Y'all out here trying to shame
Thank
live for
you.
whatever.
ladies,
Listen,
I
bro.
kind
Y'all go out
of
here and do
gotta,
your thing,
She
fellas.
might have just
I
loved
kind of
you
gotta
and
agree
was
with
trying to
A.
Well, guess what?
not
You
hurt your
did.
feelings.
Ladies,
Well, then,
I'm
if that's
sorry.
the,
I was giving
I
an
kind of gotta
example
agree
of
with A
how
on this
women
one
love
because
bomb men.
no, it be like that's a good example, Cookie. I think if he's really an insecure guy behind it, and if he ain't got nothing that he likes to flex other than her, but it's a lot, and maybe I don't know. I done heard on the street about some gentlemen not being as well endowed as others, and usually the reason I hear about them is because they be for the streets. Like these are guys that still like find other ways to compensate. And it's usually through lots of other women. Like usually a lot of the guys I hear about that are out of control or really cutting up, they ain't really like when these women
And
are
they
talking
only
about them, they're
hitting
usually
one time because they nodded. So they gotta keep
no,
it
but I'm
moving
talking about I know
because
some
she
and
that
not
are
listen,
letting
with
married,
them
that
come back.
attitude,
Jackie.
Jackie,
I
with
know
that
some that are
attitude,
and
them
they
numbers gonna be
are
through the
all
roof.
over the place
Them
and they
numbers gonna
still
be through the
cutting
roof.
up.
You gonna have super high numbers if you cutting niggas off because of what y'all
I'm
talking.
just saying
What
that.
are you
No.
talking
I'm just
about?
saying that as
Nobody
No.
wants
that
that.
not being
Jackie
well
just said the nigga
endowed
gonna hit
Nobody.
one time.
does
So
not
Why
you
mean
would I
mean
do
to
No,
it?
tell
we're
me
Why
you
would I
talking
do
about
it
cutting
the
again? Why
man.
would I do it again? Why would I do it again?
Hey,
women
you're
do. Like
hey,
the men
you're
I'm thinking
missing it.
about, the men I'm thinking about personally are all married. Well, actually, no, one of them isn't. But yeah, like the ones I'm thinking about are married men, and they are running around their wives, slinging that little thing all over town. It's
Fling
happening.
that little snack
Little itty
sausage all
bitty.
around town.
Little itty
That
bitty.
piano way.
Little sticky Buddha.
I heard about it. I heard about it.
No, hey,
we
what
got
we're saying,
Of the
hey,
country.
hey, what I was saying was the men, because they know they're not working with a lot of, with the tool needed
They're
to satisfy a
overcompensated.
woman, a grown woman, they're just going around everybody. They might have the looks, they might have the car, they might even have a little bit of money, but they know they're insecure about their little thing down there. So to Cookie's point, if a female knows, oh my God, this is how females talk. Example, hello, what you doing? Girl, letting this whack ass nigga come over and hit it real quick. I'm about to just get this money from him.
Yeah, but how you about to let this nigga? You about to let this nigga pay you to smash because
A lot of females do that,
when
eh?
y'all
That's
talk, I
happening
love
too,
this talk. I
unfortunately.
love this talk right here.
A lot of
This
females
right
do
here.
that.
This the
We're
honest
giving you
shit.
an example
But
of how
see,
the conversation go.
no,
Yes.
but this
It's
the
like,
honest
it's
shit.
like, oh,
So
for real?
I just be wanting y'all to be honest.
Okay.
I just be
Yes.
wanting y'all to be honest.
We're not
about how
talking
y'all
about
talk,
we
bro.
talking about real life.
Straight.
Right. Just
Girl,
because we
who
don't do
coming
it
over?
don't
Girl
mean we don't
LP.
know that it happened.
That's a code name. LP is Little Peter. LP coming, yeah, LP coming over, whatever. And when he get there, if he ain't coming correct, when she goes off, like Kena said, she's going to make him feel less than because he already know what it is, and she's gonna remind him what it is. That is a female love bombing a man. That's the example she gave.
That is it.
All I can do is tell her to remind her, bitch, the damage is done.
What damage?
Okay.
No one felt anything.
That's that conquering thing I was
Listen,
talking
I'm
about.
sorry.
Thank you.
That's
Hold
that
on.
He's
conquering
saying
thing.
the
Not
fact
you
that
gonna
he
hit,
got
I
it.
still hit. I still
Sorry,
hit.
not sorry.
He's
That
saying the
one
fact that
is-
the dude
Man,
hit
I would've
is all
told
that
you.
matters.
That's
That's what
all
they
that
say.
matters to them. A lot of times,
That's
a
ladies,
woman
it.
mad
trying
at
to
you
tell
to tell
y'all.
you a woman mad at you. You could have just paid her car note, rent, and everything. She called you.
I'm just giving you an
broke this,
example
that, the
how
third,
women
Y'all
love
listen,
bomb
y'all,
men.
and yeah, but that's not an insecurity. That's her.
That
That's
is
her
insecurity
insecurity.
on him because
That's
she
her
knows he's
insecurity.
insecure
That's her
about it.
insecurity. If a man ever said anything to a woman about her weight or about her don't got money, anything, you would say, oh, he's so insecure for him saying that to her. That's him. That's his insecurity.
No, we
That's
gonna say he wrong.
Jack,
He
you don't
wrong.
even look like
We
that.
gonna say no, that nigga
You
wrong.
would say,
He
if
telling
a
the truth,
man-
but he
when
wrong.
when a woman comes out her mouth and call a nigga that has done anything for her broke, or when a woman come out her mouth and talk about any penis she didn't have in her face, whatever size, that's her insecurities. That's what I'm telling you. No,
No,
yes.
but what
That's what
Cookie is saying.
You're
He ain't
That,
getting it.
no,
He
He's
ain't
not
getting
getting
it.
it.
whatever
He's
your
not
hurt
getting it.
you're
is,
not
whatever
getting
you
it.
no
You're
no no
not
no no
getting
no
it.
no
You're
no.
so
Because
riled
like
up
listen to
talking
me, like
about
Stephanie
whether
said,
somebody's
that
talking about. But you're
little
not.
man
Look,
working all around town. That
stop.
little
Listen. You're not getting it.
talking
What
that
she's
shit.
saying is that is a way that a woman, that is one example of a way that a woman would play on the insecurity of a man to love bomb him to make sure that she can keep him in the palm of her hand where she wants him, make him feel less than, so make him feel like he's not going to be able to go out here and get no other chicks because of what she's talking about.
We're
Which
not saying it's
is
right,
one
but
of
that's
the
an
love
example.
And men do it all the time with overweight chicks. They
Just
notice
like-
she overweight,
just like the
and
bald
then
head
they
Thank
go
you.
on, why did I get married?
Whole time
Or-
nigga
Even
dick
Jill
this
Scott
big.
feel
Whole
all
time
types of
nigga
way
dick
about
whole
being
time
fat,
nigga dick this big.
and then
Y'all
he
talk,
got
you little
with
big nigga.
Sheila. I mean,
Y'all-
her name
come
was
on,
Sheila.
man.
He
Y'all-
got with the friend.
I ain't
You're not even
trying
listening.
none of
Like
that shit.
we
He
can't talk
not.
about this conversation if you just going to try to talk
Men
over
do
everybody.
it.
You
Men
still
do
talking
it.
about whether or
Call
not
the-
the dude got a little
Yep.
dick. We ain't even
Call
on
a
that.
girl bald headed. Oh, you ain't nothing but a hoe. You got 4 kids by 4 baby daddies. The same man that was in her bed, loving her, kissing her,
Yep,
bringing that same
exactly.
woman around his
He's
family.
gonna play
Now he
on
wanna
we
talk
all do
about
it.
it.
Y'all
She
do it.
could
We
be
do it.
Everybody
Everybody
does it.
But guys, what y'all are talking about too, to me, feels like the opposite of love bombing. That almost feels more like gaslighting, like bringing up somebody's past, trying to break them down, trying to emotionally manipulate them. But like the love bombing, I feel, is when you go to the opposite extreme. So like for what Cookie was saying, if in that example, if a gentleman was less endowed, right, maybe she'll act like he is just the best lover, like he is just doing things for her, and she knows she's reacting in a way that he's not used to seeing women react, just to catch his attention. Just like a man that knows a woman is overweight or insecure about being overweight may try to like grab her on her stomach and kiss on her stretch marks.
Yes,
and do things like
thank
that.
you.
You know what I mean? So I feel like
But they will still
they're
play
gonna
those things against you
Yeah.
as well
Yeah.
when it
Mhm.
comes
When they get
down
mad.
to it.
Exactly. They'll throw it in your face when they get mad to bring you back down, because I find that love bombing and gaslighting are usually a package deal. But they give you those roller coasters, you know. But yeah, like I think that the love bombing effect of it, or how they catch you, is by trying to make you feel like they are just in love with everything you hate about yourself, you know?
Yeah, because how many
Thank
times
you.
you've heard, I think you said it very well, Stephanie. I don't even think we got to go any further. You wrap that up precisely. Point blank, period.
Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Bomber?
No, I think I listen to me. Because listen, I'm definitely like any woman that I'm with, I'm gonna love on whatever insecurity she had. I do. But I'm not gonna throw that shit in your face at any point, neither.
I'm about to say, but are you doing it genuinely? Or are you doing
It's
it?
all genuine.
Yeah,
It's all
then
genuine.
that's fine, you
It's
know?
all genuine.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
don't do none
amount
of that.
of it also.
Well, y'all getting those comments in this live chat and let us know. We have exposed. Let us know if y'all understand what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Please let us know. Comment. Let us know. Even if you want to DM a little personally in our Oh The Audacity page, let us know what y'all think, okay? Because this shit is real in these streets.
It's happening.
And Stephanie wrapped that up perfectly. I don't think we need to discuss that any further. So thank you again for joining us on Oh The Audacity. Like I said, you can find us at _the audacity. And please hit that subscribe button. We're 120 away from 1,000 followers. So yes, and tune in next Thursday again. We're gonna come through same time. You know how we do. All right.
Take care.
Everybody.
Because sometimes you wonder where they get the audacity. Make sure you like and subscribe on our YouTube page, and you gotta follow us on the gram. Oh_the.audacity.